Welcome to the Teamwork Monster Hunter Podcast Show. It's episode 110 for the 28th of June, 2013. Hi everybody, welcome to the Teamwork Monster Hunter Podcast Show. I am Christian from Game Design Reviews, Game Design Scrapbook, and of course our beautiful website, teamworkcast.com. And I'm here with three more amazing hunters. Right next to me cheering is Cthulhu.
Yeah, we finally got everything to work. Technical problems suck.
Man, we've been working on technical problems the whole day now, and we are frustrated, and we're gonna
shoot some monsters and get some vengeance.
Yes, exactly. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unleash our frustration on the monsters. And right next to Cthulhu, like kind of crouching on the ground, we have Shepherd. Wow!
Freedom!
That sounded like what? Well, you sound like a Zerg.
Freedom!
Amazing. America. Well, Europe and everything. Because today we are actually 50% of our people are from Europe, because we have also Iceman.
Hello everybody, back again, and as you've probably seen on YouTube, I'm more than likely personally responsible for everybody using the Kelby bow.
Yes, me too, me as well. I was listening to your videos, they were very helpful. I'm going to give you a smoochy boochie.
Good.
Oh yes, I just went through your head. That was like the most dramatic kiss ever.
That's all right. My crotch ribbon is teabagging Shepherd. So
come at us, you redcoats.
Okay, we need to get this podcast started. This quest started. We are going to kill Diablos.
Not again.
Oh, I went without you guys. That's good.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm gonna do it
I
alone.
disconnected then. I was rather concerned.
I thought you guys were in the quest already.
We can't gesture if we're signed up for the quest. You should know this.
You can gesture?
Yeah, if you're ready for the quest, it doesn't allow you to gesture.
Huh.
So you need to come back.
See, do you know why that is?
Just you can't access any of the menu options once you actually ready up for a quest.
I thought that was a very, there are some things about Monster Hunter which are really, really curious and weird.
Yep.
Like this, for example. Like, on the previous Monster Hunters, you could also, you couldn't do other things. Like, you couldn't even move and everything, right?
Yeah, this was, the first one that you could actually move on.
You already set up, and I have to cancel.
Step the game up now.
Make sure to bring cool drinks, because the last
Game
one
changer.
was just hot drinks.
What? Did you create? That's a different quest.
It's a better quest.
Is it cool drinks or hard drinks now?
I've just brought both, so...
Or bring both. That's the podcast way to be.
Ba-da-da.
Oh no. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hopefully we don't blow up.
We're gonna blow
Sure,
up.
we're gonna blow up.
Whatevers. Guys, let's do this. I'm frustrated. So many technical issues today.
Yeah, you want to do these cool things, and you have plans to, and then they just all explode in your face as soon as you try and implement them.
Are you talking about America?
Yes, America is evil.
Shepherd. Yeah, maybe it was Prism.
Don't tread on.
Oh no, I didn't even eat. Ugh, this is just the worst.
Which are we going for first?
Go for the berry off. Cthulhu's ready to just stand him down. I like that. Don't be afraid. Show him his boss. Oh, God.
Ouch.
Off to a good start already.
I poisoned him, but he took his vengeance. Wow, yep.
Gonna get wrecked already.
Yep. First card already.
Life powder's out already.
Instacart.
We're not even 5 minutes in.
Instacart.
Like Instagram, but with cards.
Insta Mario Kart.
I haven't played all week, and I'm like super rusty.
I'm doing some pretty awkward things.
I'm gonna get there eventually. Don't worry.
I'm just getting like tooled around.
Shepard's being destroyed by the tornadoes.
Tornadoes! Do you think that this is a realistic representation of a tornado?
No.
Perhaps.
Do you think
Seems pretty legit.
if you could drive through this tornado with a storm car, that you wouldn't get any damage?
Yeah.
So
Do you
what,
think
what
if you
you're
drive-
saying we need tornado-proof cars in Monster Hunter.
What if you drive with not a tornado-proof car through this thing?
I don't know. It doesn't even
What-
pick up the Barioth. I'm pretty sure like the cars would be fine.
Yeah, like I could probably drive my Miata through this.
What would happen if you had a car that had spinners on? That's what you
Well,
really need to
Start
have.
to
then your car might just actually start flying
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
do like
Take
chitty chitty bang bang.
Oh,
No, someone's gonna get wrecked. Oh, it wasn't
Not me.
Yeah, good.
It wasn't me.
Yes, it was. All the purples today.
I was gonna say I don't think we mentioned that we were all going like atrociously high affinity sets.
Everyone's arm will be glowing red, and
Because at the end of this podcast, we are going to face our mortal enemy
No!
from the enemy from the last
Oh,
podcast.
whoa! Spoiler alert! People haven't gotten that
refuse.
far yet.
Come on, people know that this is the writing's on the wall, right?
This is we were gonna do like a live stream, non-stop Ivory event in
Until
response
we-
At some
to this
point.
quest.
No, it's gonna stop today. We're gonna
Ends
just
now.
it ends today. Yeah, the end of the podcast. It's going to be us against the monster.
Want to do a 24-hour 4-point formation?
Hey, Hunter Rake 999, here we come.
I hope he dies like mid-air or something. That'd be awesome.
What is a
Come on.
4-point formation?
It's a quest with Narga and Barioth and their subspecies.
And what's the problem with that?
It's Narga and Barioth in the land arena together.
Ah, I see.
It's not that bad. It's actually the
it's-
subspecies are easier because you can kind of set up traps for them.
Yeah. It's like people. That's how people get Hunter Rake 999.
Are we gonna capture him?
Is through that quest.
You can if you want to set up a trap.
Of course, I'm gonna set up a trap.
Although, to be honest with you, it doesn't really help.
Oh,
Oh no! No, you guys, you make me lose my trap.
Mega potions
Well,
anyway.
you don't get capture rewards in this quest anyways.
Yeah. Just
But
eat-
it's cooler if you capture it.
just carve
because
your
they
Peko
survive,
potions back and
Wait a minute, there's still a potion I need to replenish. Actually, I'm gonna even drink one potion, and so I can replenish one even more.
So for the Black Diablos, let's wait for him to dig once so we can get our
I have bombs and bomb plus if we need them.
Where the hell is he? Oh, does he not show up until the Barioth is dead?
no, he's probably next door.
Perhaps.
I just took a Psycho Serum. He's not here.
Hmm.
So he must show up here.
Mystery. Okay, Shepard,
Yes.
you've been playing The Last of Us.
Yes. Well, play.
Have you finished
playing,
the last-
I finished it. And it's not. The nice thing is, it's not one of those games where like you sit down for 3 hours and then it's over. I mean, there's some serious length going on in this game.
Huh. So how long did you take?
Maybe 10 to 12 hours. I mean, I played it on hard, so it wasn't like I was going full easy mode or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, died a fair number of times. I mean, you got to be careful.
Did it? Do you think the length was necessary?
That's what she said. Sorry. It was just right. You know, I mean,
That's what she said.
You know, I mean, for a $60 game, right? You would want to get something like that. I mean, yes, There's some crammed-in multiplayer that I didn't play, but I'm sure is probably pretty unnecessary, right? That might pad out the length of the game, but I mean, for most people, I think they wanted to have something that would actually last a little while. And they did a good job with it. I mean, especially, the difficulty had just the right mix of choices when it came to clearing encounters, whether you wanted to go through full, full melee, full gun, full stealth, or whatever mix in between. It always seemed to kind of work out a little bit. And allegedly, and I have no way to really confirm this, the human AI that you fight against actually is supposed to respond to that. At least one person talked about it in a thread I was reading at one point.
To respond to what?
Like if you've only ever engaged them in stealth, and they see you and you're holding a, they see you, like they'll run away. But if you've always like out and out killed them like while being seen, like they'll fire at you right away. For whatever reason, like that's like their AI is somewhat dynamic in that sense. I don't know that that's true or not.
Oh, that's weird.
Probably something Peter Molyneux would say.
You would be controlling a child during its childbirth.
It's not going to end well.
But speaking of which, I like their little buddy companion system. I mean, this is kind of the year of buddies that you don't hate, I guess, right?
Well, this is the year of protecting the female.
You're not, in this game at least, she is not completely helpless.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the other game as well in Bioshock. It's the same thing.
Like, my biggest issue with the system was, though, like, they spent all this time making her not useless, but yet you'll be stealthing and she'll run right in front of all the enemies, and the enemies will just stand there like they're stupid.
Well, I mean, what would be better? I mean, that or a companion that totally throws off your entire stealth game,
Having a companion that stealths when you stealth and tends to follow you instead of running ahead of you.
Run around wildly. Well, I mean, they use a lot of tricks where your companions will mysteriously teleport ahead of you. Like, you'll be running along, like, you'll know they're behind you, and you'll turn a corner, and suddenly they're in front of you, and you're like, how did you do that? So maybe Cthulhu, they're even better at stealth than you give them credit for. Maybe you just didn't realize it.
Or they're useless companions that are there for narration only.
No, they're pretty good. I mean, they'll take down enemies for you. They'll throw bricks and bottles. Later on, they always seem to be pretty helpful in a fight. I mean, even if you sit there and cower in fear, their errant pot shots will eventually kill all the enemies.
Yeah, it was just very much for me, like, the fact that enemies would ignore them. Mm-hmm. Was very disconnect, especially early on. Like, I didn't get very far. It was like shortly after you finally start seeing the clickers that I stopped playing because I rented it.
That's like an hour into the game.
Yeah, and so I need to give it more time. But the fact that so during that time, Ellie was running in front of SWAT members and standing right in front of them with their assault rifles in her face and doing nothing while I'm sitting there, like, stealthing behind stuff.
There's a good Penny Arcade comic about that where Joel's like sneaking around and Ellie's walking around with a big drum set, banging on it, and he steps on a twig and he immediately gets his face chewed off. That's kind of the feeling you get.
And I'm not saying the game is bad. I like I said, I like the narration, to be honest. Like, the opening tutorial of it, I was very much like the Penny Arcade comment where, like, it got done and I went to check my daughter because I was playing at night because it was just that heartfelt, it was that I think if I bought it and give it more and played more, I think I'd enjoy it for the story. The gameplay, I know some people enjoy the gameplay, but it's not my typical kind of like game I go to.
Well, did you play it on what difficulty were you playing it on?
Normal, I think.
No. If you play it on hard, it's pretty intense because you really, you have to conserve like each and every last bullet that you have, for the most part, and that it's very limited in what you have in terms of resources. The entire way through, like you will have like 4 bullets. You're like, I wonder what I could do with these 4 bullets.
It's like, do I shoot that card or do I just let him exist and move along?
Yeah,
and it's just I need more time with the game, and I was redboxing it, and I got wrapped up. Like, I rented it right before I was doing editing for the podcast, I think. And then I was like, I gotta edit this. I can't don't need to have the game rented. I plan on renting it again and finishing it off, but it's not a game that I think I want to own.
Yeah, there's no real sense in owning it. I mean, as sad as that sounds, in our disposable culture that we have, it really is a kind of a red box over a weekend title. Which, it begs the question of, like, what do you think about that, Christian? What is the future of the single player experience?
That's a very good question, because I wanted to ask your guys' impressions. I haven't played the game myself, so I don't really know. But that kind of came up in various discussions, because this is like this, very narrative focused experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you basically don't play the game because it's an awesome stealth game, you don't play it because of the multiplayer mode. You play it because of the great story, because that's the thing you want to go through it. But in order to make this great story at such high production values, the game has to sell at $60, and it has to be like this huge tentpole title. So they have to include all the other things that people expect from a $60 game, which aren't really contributing to the story that they're trying to tell.
Yeah, like the multiplayer mode, which I really have no need to go in and try out. Like, I can't imagine that there's a lot there. I mean, although I shouldn't say that, because I understand that the Uncharted multiplayer was pretty popular, right?
Yeah, and from what I've seen, it's very much like the Uncharted one, with a little bit more stealth and the actual scavenging mechanics from the game, which I think could be cool, but...
None of this are like bad things, but they're just like completely superfluous.
Yeah, although, I was going to say, like, my criticism is, like, I felt just like a angry homeless man for about 90% of the game, because, like, all I really did was just, like, I spent more time wandering around picking up scraps of nails and duct tape and sugar than I ever should in a game where it's focused on stealth combat. Like, that part, like, that was definitely something done to more or less pad out the content of the game, that you're spending more time looking around for little ding-dongs that you don't really need.
So is it more based on survival than sort of zombies, I guess?
Well, you don't need any of the stuff that they have laying around. Like, you don't necessarily need any of that. Basically, you find ingredients to make one-off use items, and they're all helpful stuff. There's no doubt about it. It's just So
it has a heavy focus on, like, crafting, as it were, then.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Like, the vast majority of the game is you're trying to craft up, little ding-dongs here and there to make, encounters easier, and so on and so forth. I mean, and especially if you're playing it on hard, you're so limited in the amount of ammunition you have that you kind of need to make these little ding-dongs in order to get through the fights much more economically.
Yeah, and another thing, though, is, like, a lot of people think of it as a zombie game. And while the zombie-like creatures are there, really the things that really are more prevalent are the human enemies, and it's really just more...
the clickers, man.
The clickers, man! Remember the clickers!
Like, I got no problems with the human enemies. Like, bam, you're shot in the face like you're dead. Like, clickers, they'll mess you up.
But yeah, I mean, the clickers are there, but they're not... Like, most zombie games, like, the things you fight the most are the zombies, and that's not really the case with this one. It's you're wrong.
There are so many clickers.
You're so wrong.
There are so many.
See, everything like I've heard from everyone else's, and what I mean, I'm not very far, but it's mostly humans, and it might be the difficulty difference too.
I instantly decimated any group of humans I found because I would shoot them in the head, and that was easy for me.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
But
like,
the clickers,
the humans are more difficult.
Like, you do something, and like you got like a million zombies, or whatever, fungal people, like all bearing down on you, ready to just mess your day up. Like, in a million different ways.
Shepherd.
So what are the different enemy types then? Because you're referring to, like, human types and clicker types.
There's many, like, so there's this fungus that's, been released into the world in some way. And as a result, humans become aggressive, and as time goes on, the fungus, basically takes over their body more and more. and the longer they've been left to be infected by the fungus, they get angrier and more fungus-like. And if they've been left around long enough, they get become what's called a
Super
clicker,
fungus.
where they can no longer see, which is cool because like you can leave your flashlight on no matter what, and they don't care. But if you really make any noise or try to engage them in any melee in any way, if they grab you until a bit of the way into the game, you're instantly dead. And it's not only that, but they take a lot of hits. They take a lot of hits to die. Like, it's not like you just shoot them in the head once. Like, they got all this mushroom crap over their face, like going Super Mario on you. And you can't...
The fungus among us.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, you gotta stealth it. I mean, you really gotta stealth it. You can't... I mean, you can try and fight them head on,
but
it's just a bad idea. But I mean, the human enemies, like you shoot them in the face, like they're dead, like there's no problem. Or you sneak up behind them and you strangle them, and they're dead. Like, yeah, they might show up more than fungus people. I don't know, but they're such like a non-issue for me that like I never had any issue with them.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, everyone that I've talked to who's played the game is like, I hate the clickers, but at least they're not there all the time, like you would think from like a zombie game.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, it's pretty. Somebody out there will probably make a flow chart of the encounter details in the game at some point.
Yeah,
maybe me. I don't know.
Maybe you should. That sounds like something you would do.
The click, like you hear clicks, you stop, you stealth, you run the hell away, and wait till you see it and take it out stealthily or move away.
Well, I mean, that's part of the difficulty of the game, in that you can't just like walk up on them and strangle them out. Like, you have to use a very limited resource in order to kill them stealthily.
Yeah.
Maybe the question is here, what is actually a zombie game? Because the problem I see here is that there is so many different games that include zombies now. It is like the definition of a zombie game is just a game that just happens to include zombies. But this can be like a lot of things. It can be like a stealth game. It can be like a game where you shoot just a lot of more zombies, like something like Dead Rising or something. There's just so many different things in which this scenario of a zombie can play out, from a gameplay perspective. So it's difficult to tell what a zombie game is supposed to feel like.
It's just for like most for me, like most zombie games focus on the survival against the zombies alone.
Yeah.
And don't actually really detail out like survival against the remains of humanity. And that's what a lot of the Last of Us does. Is it portrays both sides of that conflict a lot better than most zombie games, because of the fact that it's you've got the military trying to keep an order to stop it from spreading, but then you've got everyone else wanting to still retain their freedom that they used to have. People are smuggling things between cities to get more weapons to protect themselves from not only the zombie/fungus, but also from other gangs and military. And so it's a really nice, thoughtful look at post-zombie apocalypse society, as well as the apocalypse itself.
Yeah, it's a pretty sensible guess at what that might look like. Other than the fact that I don't think as many people would be as badass as they are in that game. I think
Well, these are just the toughest ones, These are the ones
the natural selection. I mean, if that's the case, then that would work out pretty well. Dropping a pitfall trap, by the way.
I don't know. I haven't played the game yet. I will probably try it. I'm kind of like gathering like different impressions from other people. I'm basically not a very big fan of zombie games, of the games that include zombies. I feel like this trope is so used up.
They do a really good job of making it not feel like every other.
Yeah. I would be interested because of the narrative stuff, because the stuff I saw already, like just the voice acting is really, really mind-blowing.
No, there's some genuinely, there of course, the big focus nowadays is how can we make games more like a movie? Or how can we make movies sometimes more like games? How can we make movies, right? Because let's add 3D to everything. And this is a pretty good example of what it's like when you give a development studio essentially unlimited resources to try and make something that's both good in a game-like sense and good in a very cinematic-like sense.
Woo! We destroyed this guy. This guy had a bad time.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I would heartily recommend it as a play to everyone. Whether it's something you wait for when it's $20 down the line, whether you rent it, whether you buy it and share it with some friends. However you're going to do it, it's definitely worth a weekend of your time. And even at the $60 price point, although it's probably a bit much, I mean, it's 12 hours of a pretty decent time. 12, 10, probably 10 to 16 hours for most people. If you're really, really bad, of course, longer, really, really good, much easier. And of course, the difficulty you choose, of course, makes it much different. I mean, on the difficulty I played it on, I mean, it was like, I had to pray to God to hope I'd get a couple extra shotgun shells. And it's like, come on, like, thanks for this new cool gun, but like, am I ever going to get more than 2 bullets for it? Like, please?
Never.
Do your guns and equipment degrade over time then?
No, you just don't. You just
Very
don't get any
limited
real equip. You don't get much ammo for it. You just don't. You don't get. I mean, you get some melee weapons, and those degrade like basically instantly. I mean, they're good for like maybe 1 or 2 dudes, and that's it.
Yeah, like I would say for people who've done like Resident Evil, if you take like the normal ammo you have and basically quarter it, that's about how much you get on normal. Like you will end every encounter basically stripped if you're being conservative, and you'll recover enough between encounters to do the next encounter. And like on hard, Shipper's saying, you're not even getting that. You might have enough between every 2-3 encounters to clear an encounter.
There's one stretch of the game where for whatever reason you go like maybe 10 minutes without seeing any enemies, like you're just kind of like wandering around through an area. And you come out full of ammo. Like just like feeling like you're on top of the world, but after a little while it doesn't even matter.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
So yeah, good game. Good. Just weird that you're right, Christian. Like, why does this stuff have to come out at $60? And basically, you have to pay for that quality.
Yeah, I'm really concerned about this because I really want to have those games with with this narrative kind of content, like really trying to create like this lifelike characters and in those like very dramatic situations. But I also see I hear like a lot of people saying like this didn't have to be this long. Like I'm going through all these sneaking missions which have nothing to do with the stuff I'm actually interested in this game.
I always felt going through the game that there wasn't ever really any point where I'm like, oh, this doesn't interest me. Like even as you're sneaking, like the environments you're going through have been poured over with so much detail and so many little knickknacks and things and whatnot. And I can appreciate a stealth area, like a well-done stealth area, just on the puzzle components of how you kind of need to go through it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But there's a weird ability in the game where you're not psychic, but Jesus, I mean, this guy, like, you just kind of hold like the L2 button or something like that, and like suddenly
about that one.
Everybody like is glowing in like a mile radius.
Yeah, you essentially have like bat sonar.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a little. That's a little goofy. It's
like hypersensitive hearing, and so you can see through walls.
Yeah, and he's an old man. His hearing shouldn't be that good.
So you essentially turn into Daredevil.
Yeah, except you can see. You're not blind, but you can see like Daredevil, but you have your normal vision too.
Is that something you can you have also in hard mode?
It's like a innate ability. So
you have it in hard mode, but there's a level beyond hard mode, and I believe they take it away there.
It's a super hard mode. So, speaking of hard games, Shepard.
Yes. I like hard games.
I have found a very cool game which you might be enjoying, especially since you have a Vita.
Uh-huh.
So recently, Muramasa was re-released on the Vita.
Yeah, you mentioned you enjoy making rice balls.
Oh man, this game is so Japanese. It's the most Japanese game I've ever played.
It does seem like it's entirely based in all historic Japan, mythical feudal Japan.
Yes, it has like this historical Japanese kind of feel. Of course, the kind of Japanese feel where you fight against giant enemy crabs.
Oh,
but it is it has all this like this very painterly kind of look and feel. It's a 2D game, but the animations are so beautifully silky smooth. And the feature I enjoy the most is that you can cook stuff. It has some features actually from Monster Hunter, in that food is very important. So what you can do is like you can cook food yourself, or you can go to like various restaurants and get food there. And there's just so many different things that you can eat. Like different kinds of soups, different kinds of stews, different kinds of sushi stuff, fish, fried fish and stuff like that. And every time you eat something, it's not like in Monster Hunter where he just, your character just eats everything and it's finished. You actually see the dish on your screen. Like a beautiful painted version of the dish. And you push the button to eat tiny bits of it.
And you just got to keep mashing that button until you're full?
Yes, you keep mashing the button until the dish is gone. But it doesn't just disappear. It's like a smooth animation. So for example, there's like there's like a dish where you have like beans of sweet jelly on a stick. And you can actually see like the beans being removed from the stick, and they kind of squeeze and vibrate and everything. It looks so tasty.
Delicious.
It's so tasty. If you eat a soup, it's steaming. Oh man.
So, Muramasa, of course, is not a new game.
No.
Right? Do you know how much has been added to this Vita re-release? I'm assuming.
I did some comparisons because I watched some Let's Plays because I was curious about some gameplay mechanics, and it seems like because the game was released a couple of years ago, I think even we even discussed it on a show.
Wasn't it released on the Wii?
It was.
Yeah, it was on the Wii.
It was released
originally.
on the Wii. Yeah. So it was a release on a Wii, and now it's kind of like a re-release on a Vita. And the difference is that, of course, on the Vita, I think you have a little bit of high resolution, and it looks gorgeous on the Vita screen.
Oh yeah,
it's so beautiful.
everything looks good on the Vita.
Well, yeah, but that's especially because it's so it's such a colorful, like detailed, painterly kind of game. It was pretty much made for the system almost. And the other thing that I saw that they changed, like you collecting swords in this game, you have to collect 108 swords.
Oh, and is there no collecting swords in the original Wii release?
No, it's both. Like in both games, it's like a big point. And the little detail is that in the Vita version, they translated the names of the short swords, and in the Wii version, there are like Japanese names.
Oh, so now there's like actual names for things.
Yeah, which makes them a little bit more easier to remember, because it's like a Muhagavra Manra, then
you have a harder
would like
time remembering
personal
that.
favorite.
Wow, not a strong enough otaku.
Yeah. So
No talking
if you
Christian.
see it's like the ascending wind or the demon flute or something, then you have a better understanding what's going on. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same game. I mean, it's really just a straight port.
And
From what I can tell,
it
maybe there's some
controls very
feature-
well on the Vita. Do they have any weird
Oh,
touch
yeah.
screen, back screen?
No
features?
touchscreen whatsoever. Actually, I was surprised because I thought the menus would have like some touchscreen capabilities, but no, everything is just with a analog analog sticks and buttons.
And you would say it controls very well?
Oh yeah, it's super good. Like it's a very button mashy game, but it kind of feels very well. Like that's kind of like a deal with this game. You kind of like it's just so enjoyable just to swing around and move around on the screen and slash up the enemies with your swords. And it has like a very cool game mechanic where you have always 3 swords equipped, but they lose sharpness, kind of like in Monster Hunter a little bit. And if they completely lose sharpness, then they break.
You don't want to break. Well, I mean, you've got 108 swords, but you want to be breaking them all. the
Well,
time.
but you only have 3 equipped at the same time, so you cannot re-equip during the fight. So you have 3 swords, and when they break, they almost do no damage at all.
Can you repair them?
Yes, they slowly recover sharpness when you don't use them because they're magical swords. But you have to put them away. So you're kind of forced to constantly switch swords, because so you don't overuse one single sword, because then it will break, and then you have to wait until it's all healed up before you can use it again.
So are you able to, like, say, do a combo and then switch to, like, the second sword and then switch to the
Yes.
third sword?
Yes, you can switch all the time, and sometimes you are even encouraged to switch, because if there's some kind of energy that loads up, and if you load up the energy and then switch, then you basically do like a smart bomb attack on the entire screen.
Yeah, like part of it is like sometimes you'll actually want to switch mid combo. Even like you'll do a sword that might knock enemies up higher in the air, which then allows you to switch to another sword, which allows you to attack more faster, so you can get more hits in the air, which builds up that gauge faster, and then It's
Yeah.
so much
God,
fun.
we killed again before we welcomed the trap. You played it again as well?
I
Tulu?
played the original version on the Wii and really enjoyed it. Like it's almost like a Metroidvania Monster Hunter sort of, because like you've got all this equipment that depending on the equipment switch out and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Like I would recommend anyone playing it.
Have you finished it?
I can't remember if I did or not. It was a very long time ago.
It was like 2010 it was released, right?
Yeah, so something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It was. I really liked it. Basically, the game system works like this. You need to get swords. You need to forge swords, and in order to forge swords, you need to collect two things: spirits and soul. And souls are like coins that you find, like things that floating out in things. But the other thing that you need to collect is you get through eating food. So you basically eat food to get swords.
That's basically my life.
That's amazing, and the food is so tasty. It's I just eat food even if I would eat it even if there was no advantage to it, because it just looks so tasty. I get hungry every time I see it.
And the art style is worth it alone. I mean, it's such a gorgeous game. Like even on the original Wii, it wasn't HD graphics by any means, and it still looked gorgeous.
Because it's like 2D and everything is like painted, hand painted.
Yeah, like that's like I hear a lot of people be like, or a lot of people are like, oh, we need next gen graphics, we need 3D everything to look well, and then I there's games like Muramasa that demonstrate exactly what you can do with just normal graphics on 2D gameplay. And
yeah, because that's something that would run maybe on a GameCube or something like that's there's nothing about this that really needs like high-end graphics, but it just looks amazing because of the art in the game, not because of the technology.
Well, there was a Kami on the Wii as well. That was like super stylized, and that looked really amazing for a Wii game.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's basically Kami is a good comparison to it, because it also had like this very painterly, like Japanese aquarelle. Is it aquarelle or water paint, watercolors? Is it watercolors? I'm not sure. Like the Japanese kind of painting style, that you often see, like historical paintings from Japan, from feudal Japan. And Vanillaware is the company that made it, and they recently have been announcing a new game that comes out, right? What's it again?
Dragon's Crown.
Dragon's Crown, exactly.
Dragon's
They have
Boots, more like it.
Yeah.
Very much looking forward to that.
And a lot of things about that are actually in Muramasa as well. So you have like these spirits which have like huge breasts that jiggle around and stuff like that.
That jiggle around when you're standing still, even.
Yeah. And one of the characters there are two characters you can play as, and one of the characters is basically is she a prostitute?
So she was basically the Japanese version of a courtesan. I can't remember what they're called now.
Yes.
But
yes.
Not really a call girl per se, but she was like a noble lady that decided to go off and chase off I think if I remember right, it was like she was going after her. Both of them were like each other's love interest, if I remember, and it was basically each of them going on the quest for the other one.
Yeah, there's some weird story going on. The girl gets like possessed by a demon, and the demon looks for like a sword to get into heaven. It's like a really crazy story, but
it's really good
fun.
though. I mean,
and there are because you mentioned hard games, so there are two difficulties. One is called Chaos, and the other one is called Legendary. And Legendary is just basically normal mode, which is like pretty easy. You can do most of the stuff, without any practice. And I started out in the Chaos mode, which is the hard mode. And man, like halfway through, I had to switch back to Legendary. That was just a little bit.
Do you have to go back to the very beginning, or can you just toggle that?
No, you can switch anytime. It's super good, super nice, very, very playable. And especially if you have a Vita and you're looking for something to play the Vita on, man, that game delivers and delivers.
Which is good. There's another game to add to the short list for Vita games.
Mm-hmm.
Short list. Wise teachings according to K.O. Han.
After getting all the materials necessary, I had finally created the bowgun for sleep bombing Elatrion. With 2 hunters at my side, we set off to slay the abomination. But not all went as planned. We managed to break the creature's horns, but then both my teammates were killed. Boldly, I decided that I would stay and finish the dragon. I launched crag shot after crag shot, parashot after parashot, but it wasn't enough. I eventually slumped down, exhausted, and said, "This is hopeless. I can't do this on my own." And then seemingly out of nowhere a voice said, "Then allow me to help you." And here came K.O. Han, in his own hammer whirlwind, knocking out the creature before it even knew what had happened. While Elatrion was thrashing about on the ground, I jumped onto its head and used Wyvern Fire at point-blank range. Elatrion stopped thrashing, dead. I turned to thank the god, but he was already a whirlwind in the distance.
Let's do this!
Freedom!
Lagiacrus.
This is for America.
Oh gosh,
everyone.
I start in the water. I forgot to eat.
It's a good start.
That's not good at all.
Gotta remember how to gun lance.
Oh, that's not an exit. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Is that some kind of secret area? What the
I'm gonna have to learn to hunting horn relatively quickly.
You never used the hunting horn before?
Not in like 2 months.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Oh no. This is the why did we do this?
My anime powers are feeling very strong today.
I regret immediately
am a
everything about
shonen.
this.
I will eventually rise to conquer.
Alright, we got this. Mixed
Okay, so
potions.
he literally just poked me with his foot, and I already took a ton of damage. And that was
That's how the way it works, doesn't it?
it is.
That's the way it works.
Oh, really?
My job is to give you attack up large. And
Yep,
that's,
and then
that's
peace
all
out.
I'm doing. Farcaster out. See you later. BRB.
Hi guys! Did you do it? Okay. Oops, sorry, Iceman.
I wouldn't worry about getting hit from you. I'd rather take a hit from you than him.
His attack with his fireball, it hits like everything in front of him, doesn't it?
Well,
I'll life powder you if I can.
it wouldn't matter.
It does to me.
It wouldn't matter if he hit me.
You hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Because,
Oh no!
well, fortunately, the upgrade I've made to my armor allowed me to survive such an attack.
That's pretty good.
I've learned a little.
Shepherd. It's pretty good. Sadly, there are other people in this quest who will still die with one hit anyway.
Nice.
Let's talk more about the Queen of England.
How does
What's
it
her
work with the
deal?
queen?
Who is that man?
Does she have a person who...
She's got like this weird like man slave, and apparently he's like royalty too, but like he's not royal enough, so he's got to like please the queen.
Just-
Oh god! one
Oh,
shot.
Shepherd! Shepherd! What's wrong with you, Shepherd? You're taking too much risk, Shepherd. You
I
are
was at
precious.
full life.
One
You're
hit, run away.
precious, Shepherd.
One hit, run away.
That wasn't even.
Don't throw away your life like this.
It was just one hit.
Well, that's all that you need, I guess.
I guess.
Sometimes.
Well, so I brought a contingency plan.
Which is?
I brought.
we're gonna-
I brought adamant seeds.
Oh gosh.
So what that means
Oh,
is
that's a good solution, maybe.
I'm assuming you didn't eat for thunder resistance either.
I ate for temper because I wanted more damage. Which is probably amongst a lot of things I've done in my life, yet another chronicled mistake preserved for the internet to see.
Oh gosh, this is not going well, guys.
Look, we can handle it that.
We can handle it. Do you think we can pull it out? Laggy dick.
I think we could pull what you said just now out.
We're gonna pull out this laggy dick.
Nice.
Look, paralyzed him again. I'm in such a bouse with paralyzing nowadays.
Now,
I'm gonna
there
risk
are
it for a
still just a
biscuit.
couple. Oh, hey, it's paralyzed. Good job.
I have Knockout King, so let's see if I make any use of it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a KO. I mean, not necessarily.
Be right back, guys. Need to create some ammunition. I'm gonna try some more.
Get out.
Paralyzing.
Eject.
Takes too long.
The scariest thing in the world is him turning around to look at you. There's really
Yeah,
nothing more
that's super
nerve-wracking.
scary,
I mean,
isn't it?
It's just like nothing good can come from this. That was pretty close to Cthulhu. Were you at full life?
Yeah. Well, almost.
Don't do it.
It's really this sort of fight where peak performance is actually really good because it's kind of like a good visual indicator of whether or not you're you're properly prepared. Because if you're not in peak performance condition, you're not going to live.
I'm not in peak performance condition. I'm not gonna. Don't say any things like this. This is horrifying. Oh, I died last time from this. I remember.
We are learning.
Alright, I'm gonna drop a trap.
Oh, nice, Cthulhu, nice.
No!
No! Survive!
Don't. He can hear us.
No, he disappeared again. Oh man.
Can I have 45 fire shots?
Yes. Do you want them?
Yes.
Give.
Right, hold on.
45.
Everyone
Exactly
stay in here so I
45.
can like buff you up again with
Yes.
attack up large.
Take them. Guys, we're gonna do this now. I'm gonna set up a trap. I think it's time for a trap.
Have we gotten? Did you use the buff on us yet?
Not yet, but Christian, of course, thought it was a good idea to
Okay.
go.
Well,
What?
I
Got
guess
it.
we'll just do it anyway.
What?
Good.
Leroy Jenkins!
That's just teamwork, that is.
I still love you. I at least got
Oh
mine.
God, no!
I'll just have to love you from afar.
Yep.
Is he gonna go through that rock?
You better do.
Come
I
on.
suggest you don't come anywhere near me.
Gotta get the shiny!
Doing his creeper walk.
Uh-oh, ice baby. Watch out.
See, I wish there were more quests like this, where like, no matter what you did, it was just pants crapping terror. Oh God, no!
There is
Oh. Shepherd.
Brachiosaurus one.
There's gonna be a Brachiosaurus one where he's gonna be as powerful as this.
Yep.
I like that.
I don't know what the English one's called, but Vu's
Oh, what the f-
Good job, Christian.
Did I
Good job,
detonate
Christian.
the... Oh man!
Thanks for wasting
I-
my bombs.
Vu's did a video of it. It's called Supreme Brachiosaurus. It's the one where you get the hammer that heals you.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not fun.
Now that hammer, does it heal enemies too, or just allies?
Not that I've seen.
Yeah, no, like there's a lot of Japanese videos of like groups of 4 people just spinning on top of each other with it, killing monsters, because it's just like spin to kill.
Wow, man. See, sometimes some of the attacks are... Oh! Got hit, need to recover. No, go away, no!
I only have so many life powders.
Did you bring combines?
I should have brought Dust of Life as well.
Oh yeah.
This is
That's
a
not a bad idea.
prime opportunity to waste it.
Yeah, no, this is just about the only quest out there right now where that would.
I'm just
would make
gonna
a
get
whole
out
heck
of
a
here.
lot
I'm
of
out,
sense.
guys. Never mind.
Peace out, suckers. Oh, we broke something. It's working.
Ooh.
Claws.
The plan is working.
It's working! It's working! Oh man, I'm just gonna... I probably should have brought some nullberries.
Yeah, a good idea.
Oh no! Okay, I'm out again.
Oh.
Never mind.
Everyone out.
Guys,
now?
you forgot someone. Guys. Guys!
Which would you
Shepard,
prefer, us
just
to
survive.
leave or die?
Oh man.
All you, man. I'm just gonna sit here and wait till the quest is complete. Though I'm gonna laugh.
Nobody died.
I'm gonna
Nobody died so far, so we're good.
No,
so we're
Shepard's
good.
already died.
What? Oh yeah. Okay.
I used
except Shepard,
used my
maybe.
death card, so no more tears.
No more tears to cry.
He's too big to hit in the head.
Lagi, hear me tonight, 'cause my
Oh, I love that
bow
game.
gun is just so right. As
I
we
really want
fight.
DLC, Christian. Come on. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to get your skills? To get a sequel to Love Sloth.
Oh yeah, that maybe. Oh gosh, wow.
Could you do a release on the Vita
guys,
of Love Sloth?
I'm really in a stupid position. You can maybe they're a different game because we could upgrade it, but the original team doesn't exist anymore. That's a problem, you know.
Can we get the band back together for a Love Sloth?
No,
game?
we can't.
We can make a
The
movie out
Sloth
of
band
this.
has separated.
Have a
man.
reunion.
We have to do like a reunion tour, maybe not next year or something. I don't know. Oh wow, he's on the floor. Get on the floor.
Get down with it.
Just switch an area again.
Oh, he's fleeing. I think he's afraid, guys.
I have 40 flaming shots.
I can give you not 40, but less a little bit. I can give you 15.
I can give you
Oh.
35.
I'll give you none then.
There we go.
I'll give you attack up large. Don't run away this time, please.
Oh, thanks for kicking me out of the quantities. Thanks again.
Jealous lover.
Hey. That's your reward.
Thanks.
Enjoy it.
Oh man, the view is so beautiful from up here.
Maybe we'll use a pitfall trap on him.
Should I set up one up?
As long as you're not gonna die.
I will do my best.
Because this is where he got us last time. That this stage.
I remember.
I'll put
No.
up
No,
one
don't
as
go.
well.
No.
You.
Oh, I thought he was gonna run away. We're all getting like really mad at him.
Hey,
I think he doesn't see us.
All right, I'm gonna poke him in the butt. All right, no, he sees us. He's onto us.
are
Away.
we gonna get another okay, good. They're far enough apart where we're not gonna get the double.
What?
Double.
I've seen your
The-
shenanigans.
Oh, you set one up already. All right.
The pickle and the pickle between two boobs.
Oh, I got you. Is that what we're calling that now?
What?
That's what it looked like to me.
What?
The last
What?
podcast we fought the Devil Joe, and when we had it like the two traps,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. It looks a little like
it
this.
was a pickle between two boobs.
Look at that, you guys. Come on, let's use the other one. Show him his boss.
Oh gosh, this. How did he,
I
how did
saved
he
you.
reach me? That was.
That was his super attack.
He has different kinds of levels of attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Why is
one
the-
where it explodes up in balls around him.
Oh gosh, this will be hurtful. Everything is so hurtful about this guy. He just. Everybody hurts sometimes.
I'm trying really hard to break his back.
I'm trying really hard to knock him out.
Baby got back.
Knockout King fails me once again.
Oh no! Stay away! Stay away! Did you get slugger or anything like that?
Lagi! Lagi! I'm getting angry
Stay
about
I
away.
use
it.
my
Stay.
clust.
Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to eat you. Lagi! Yes! Twitch him out like a mouse!
No! Oh god! Oh, it hurts so badly.
Oh, here comes.
Oh god, you guys are getting hurt too.
Almost had a triple cart there.
Almost.
Guys, I'm gonna save you with my life powder.
Thank you.
I'm life powdering too. at this.
So much healing going on right now in this level.
He's not used to this level of teamwork. Oh, oops. That's a really intense level of deviation there.
This is so intense, guys. This is so intense. Nice! Flashing him. Oh, watch out!
Ooh. I instantly regret that.
No, he likes that.
He's twitching. He's twitching.
Yeah,
We have a Twitcher. Oh wow! Oh man, I forgot. Like sometimes these shots bounce all over the place. I'm gonna go away to heal a little bit, guys. Be right back.
Oh, well.
Don't die.
Cthulhu, block that shot. No! Oh, it's so close to me. It's so close. I should have really just stood behind you, Cthulhu, as you were blocking. That would have been smart.
Well, you know.
I mean, tanking is generally really unnecessary in Monster Hunter.
But sometimes it's useful.
This time, yeah, a little bit. When he could kill you with one hit from across the arena. Oh, which, speaking of which, thank you. I need to eat my adamant seed.
Trying to stay as far away from him as I can.
Maybe you could play us another Song of Your People, Iceman?
Yep, I was just readying it up.
People. Watch out, Ice Baby. Vanilla Ice Baby.
Was he popular in Germany?
Not so much. I don't know.
He's not that popular here, right?
He's just... he was popular because of that...
That song. Where's that catchy song?
and also the Turtles thing.
He did the Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Rap.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Ninja, rap.
We're literally chasing... Wait, is there a problem?
There was a shot coming towards us, but it wasn't the super shot. The one that destroys just everything in a general direction.
Damn, shots in the back.
Sorry.
It's alright.
This is a... I don't like this room. This room is too...
It's narrow.
It's too intense.
It's a
too
kill
narrow.
box.
It is. Dodo, sorry. Oh my gosh, why are you always in the path?
There's another one of those things. Oh god, it pushed me right in front of him. No.
No!
I'm okay.
Why is this everything so... Oh gosh, no!
You're in for it now.
Oh! Should have used the life powder. Didn't realize you were gonna die just then.
Okay, guys, concentration.
Okay.
We are arrived at the moment where this quest can be over at any minute now.
Well, he's probably getting pretty close to capturable range. But at least
You
that's
think
what
so?
I'd like to tell myself.
He has like a bazillion and 1 life points, you know.
He does. He does. That's why he's laggy dick.
Laggy dick.
You chase him forever and he never can be killed.
He can be killed, indeed. He is the one that got away.
I think every time you kill somebody, you become stronger.
He does.
Oh gosh. Right now he's basically in an infinite loop of getting stronger. Did he just twitch because I shot him with a
Well, they did that with
pump?
the Dragon in Dragon's Dogma. Like, every time someone died to him, he got more health.
That's cool.
And then every
Wow.
time he got killed, he actually got, like, full-on, like, levels. And so, like, the more he died, the stronger he got. And then, like, his health pool was so large, no one could actually kill him individually. Like, any damage people did would be, like, applied to his total hit points. And so then it, like, takes the whole community to kill him.
Wow.
That's definitely an interesting idea.
Complex. Oh, he's capturable, guys! He's capturable.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop a shock
Focus.
trap or a pitfall trap in here.
Yes.
Once he's no longer.
We could dung bomb him and force him to change area.
How many traps do we have? Oh gosh, he's
Okay,
looking
so I'm
at me.
dropping my pitfall trap here. Okay.
Yes. He's looking at me. No, don't look at me. No! No!
Christian, just come over
This is
towards
super
us.
intense.
That's all you have
I
to
can't.
do.
He's in
Don't
the
do
way. He's in the way. I can't, guys. Look at these explosions.
Then
I'm
run.
not going to go there.
Flee the area if you have to.
No, he's
Don't run
exploding.
into
Okay.
his shot.
I'm going, guys. I'm going. I can make it.
Come on, we got this.
Yes, he's in there. Yes! Yes! Victory! Woo!
We
Oh, man.
are the
Oh, man.
champions.
We are the
America.
champions. No time for losers.
Freedom.
'Cause we... Hey, come on. I'm cheering
I hate
here.
freedom.
We had freedom once. We hated it. It was called the Third Reich.
There's a laugh.
Oh, Christian.
What?
Now we
feeling,
only have to
guys.
do it, what, 4 more times to make this make the weapon?
I've done
There's
it.
a weapon
I've done it a
associated
couple
with this?
times.
Gun lance.
It's the big dick.
It's a good gun lance. It looks weird.
Yay!
It feels good.
Gosh, this was
And look, we did it
appropriate
without
finale.
Noxella. People
Yes.
said it was being possible.
Well, it was basically Iceman helped us here. Let's be honest here.
Well,
The,
it's
attack
not
boost is good.
me not being in a weapon that, or being in a Blade Master set, so it wasn't like one shot.
Me being here may or may not have contributed to his defeat.
Your songs, man. It was your song, which spurned us. You know.
We were inspired by the music of your soul.
It is the true. You know, musicians from Great Britain are still the best ones.
Feels good, guys. Feels good.
All right, guys. Let's wrap it up. How about that?
Sounds good to me, because my room's getting hot.
Let us sit at the table to wrap up this quest
Oh.
properly with a feast. Too bad that we cannot eat simultaneously now anymore. Can we? No, we can't, right?
No.
Anyway, so the website you should visit is teamworkcast.com. This beautiful website where you can watch videos about Monster Hunter like this one, but also from other people, Iceman included. And you can also ask questions about Monster Hunter and answer questions about Monster Hunter. Everything beautiful going on is teamworkcast.com. Go there and check it out. Ding! What else, guys? What else? Are we having any videos scheduled for this week?
I will probably have some streams coming up in the week.
Yes, maybe.
So
maybe we're finally going to make the GT5 stream, which we tried today, but it failed horribly due to technical issues.
Yes, we will resolve
our
those. We'll get
incompetency.
those going, and that should be
Yes.
fun.
That should be fun, indeed, indeed, indeed. Iceman,
Hello.
where can people find your stuff?
You can find me over at teamworkcast.com. There's various different playlists with the various different things that I do. YouTube.com/IcemanNoob, Twitch.com/IcemanNoob, Twitter.com/IcemanNoob. Just type in
Tweet?
/IcemanNoob on anything.
Do you tweet sometimes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I would start tweeting for the Teamwork Cast, but there's problems.
There's problems?
Someone's squatting on the name.
Yeah, well, we have a different account. We have to share it at some point. We kind of a little bit, some of the things we have set up we have kind of let some things slide, but we will be back on top of everything soon. Iceman, what are you working on currently?
I've recently been playing Dark Souls, so I'm
Ooh.
trying to play through that with two of my friends, Raikou and Zamadaga. We're using only bow guns, and that's pretty much it. And bows as well, just trying to keep to the ranged weapons, and it's atrociously difficult at the moment, so that's kind of fun. But other than that, I'm just waiting for the Monster Hunter 4 demo and Monster Hunter 4 to come out.
Oh, when is that demo due to come out?
They haven't said. I assume it'll be a week or two before the game comes out, so expect
Isn't it
some
coming out in September?
Yep.
somewhere around there, yeah.
We have a team, a triumphant team ready to go, I suppose. Or-
Yep.
Yes, indeed. But wait a minute, there's a demo coming out, but it's a Japanese one, right?
Mm.
Yes.
So who are you guys playing with? So what's the team?
Iceman, myself,
Yes?
and 2 other guys.
I will likely.
Iceman knows who those people are.
Raikou and Zamadaga, the 2 guys I'm playing Dark Souls with, have Japanese 3DSs now, so they'll be tagging along, hopefully.
Sweet. So are we can expect streaming and videos from Monster Hunter 4 demo?
Most definitely.
Yes. Hopefully it will have
Yes,
online.
I'm looking forward to it.
Fingers crossed.
Speedrunning it? Can we do some speedruns against each other? Trying to be who's the toughest monster hunter?
We'll definitely give that a go.
That's what I do at the Monster Hunter meetup. Is I have everybody do an arena quest to see who will win the prize, but I run in order to maintain alpha status. It was funny.
And you
last
claim
week.
the prize if you win, right?
No, I mean I rub it on myself and I say now you are mine. You accept this. And last week was sad because we did a Nargacuga in the arena, and everybody died.
Oh.
And only one person won after 15 minutes, but I had finished it in 5. So I was just like basically moonwalking around the entire table, styling on everyone for 10 minutes. I actually left, got some frozen yogurt, came back, and started eating it, and they were still doing the quest.
Hey, that's fine. You know, they were the other one who completed it. Can't fault that.
They still won. No, hey, they it was not an RIP under their checklist. So good.
Yep.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to it. This seems like a good thing that will be happening. Shepard, you still owe us a video of your Monster Hunter meetups.
Oh, you want a video?
Yes.
Yes, we demand video.
Oh, I've been doing pictures.
You have like a cell phone or something. You can like film.
No, I have a camera I could record stuff with.
See.
There's a lot of people though that like don't want their pictures taken.
Then ask them beforehand and just show the people who want.
I'll give them all Kayamba masks.
Yeah.
I keep the Cha-Cha masks myself. I literally...
No, Shepard.
Yeah.
Shepard. The Kayama masks, they look kind of creepy.
But for
kind of
people
looks
who
a
don't
little
want
bit-
their picture taken, it's the perfect substitute.
It looks a little bit like a furry meeting.
Just turn up in your
Just
Monster
saying.
Hunter underwear. Isn't that enough?
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
I might be wearing some right now.
Oh gosh. I'm amazed that you even wear underwear.
It's actually really awkward because it feels... I mean, I wouldn't know from first-hand experience, but the Monster Hunter underwear is really... I think it's probably like women's underwear, but it's been sold as men's underwear.
You think so?
It doesn't fit.
You know, maybe the Japanese like it more tighter around, maybe more support.
It is snug in places that...
Should not be snug.
Freedom. America is all I'm going to say. Too snug for me.
All right, guys. So that's it for today. We will be back next week with some amazing Monster Hunter content. Until then, we wish you good luck, good hunt. And remember, if you don't eat your cabbage, you don't get any swords.
Cabbage is delicious.
It is.
You know what would be
And-
hard to feed people?
No.
Brussels sprouts.
See,
what are
I would
those?
rather have a house full of people eating Brussels sprouts than cabbage, because the aftermath of cabbage is horrendous.
Is it really?
Oh.
Face melting.
What? Really?
Like, yeah, you don't want it, like, it's wretched stench. Like, you'd want to flush out your house with, like, power
No.
fans.
It's already been established. Like, I will never have a meetup at my residence because my concern is there's going to be like 8 to 20 like urgent exploding nerd bowels just destroying my toilet. right?